Hello and welcome. If you are new here, my name is Hayley and this is Divinity Tarot. And today it's Monday and it's feeling like a fresh start. It's feeling like the energies have cleared. Things are feeling more uplifted and happier to me. It could be because I went back to work last night. My dog had surgery. It's been a long recovery. She wanted to go for a longer walk today. We went for a slightly longer walk, even though she's still got an open wound on her belly. So nowhere near what we would normally do, but it's given me hope. Hope that someday soon things will come back together. Together. Why did I say that? Things will come together. I meant to say things will come back to normal, but nothing is coincidence. So it could be that you and your person will come back together. So I'm going to use the Mystic Red Rose Oracle first of all to see who this person is. The first couple of cards I pull are to see who the person is that's in your energy. And we have not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustrations. So I'm getting a real unhealed vibe, someone who is possibly in a toxic situation. Old fears of abandonment and rejection are coming to the surface. It could be triggered by something you've done or other things in their life. So we'll get a second card out here. And we have Ascending. So learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union and new phase. So coming together is what I said first of all. So this is a necessary part of your person's healing process. They're having to go through this dark night of the soul, having to face their fears in order to go through a healing, in order to come to an ascension. And this is all to bring you together into union. So I'm feeling like this is very much a twin flame connection. And we know that when the divine masculine finally comes together with the divine feminine, he doesn't do so as an unhealed, toxic person. He does so as the emperor. He does so when he's gone through his dark night of the soul and his healing. So whatever he is being triggered by and, you know, whatever he is going through right now is necessary. We Will Be As One by Kylie Minogue. So again, this is talking about coming together into union. So this all sounds very, very promising here. I'll pull out a couple of astro cards here. We have the North Node. So again, that's the future, your future. It's all coming together. That's great. This is your soul's mission. What you came here to do, your North Node. And midheaven. And the midheaven is, you know, the in-between, how others are viewing the situation. So you may be inspiring others at the moment, or you may be triggering others into their own healing. There could be people around your situation that are being triggered by this, but it's also part of their growth. So I'm going to use the Energy Oracle. We'll give it a good shuffle, find out what is happening in the last 24 hours. What is happening with this connection between your person and you? What are the intentions, energies, actions? I'll give it one more. So this person, they're going through, I feel like it's you that triggered them somehow. Maybe you pulled back your energy and it triggered them into thinking that they'd been abandoned. It triggered them into feeling like you had rejected them, which brought those old core wounds to the surface to be purged and healed and released. And we have happy family. So this is that 10 of Cups kind of card. This is union. This is you and your person in the future when you are together. That happy union. So this is all what this is for. This is all what this is leading to. We have Daughter Spirit. And Spirit is helping you along the way. This is all orchestrated by Spirit. You just have to have faith. And I feel like a lot of you have had faith this whole way through. And rest and rejuvenation. And that's your person going through this current phase. And it's like the last phase before union. It's the last step before union. This is it. This is the words I'm getting in my head. This is it. You know, we're almost here. So I'm going to use the Witch's Garden Tarot. I have switched out the tarot cards today. So Spirit, let us see. Come on now, spill the tea. Show us the cards we need to see. So why happy family? It's a 4 card, so it definitely indicates twin flames and union. They're all wearing white in this card, so it indicates that this is a spiritual union, that this is a soul connection. And the rainbow in the background is the promise from Spirit that this is happening. And we have the 6 of Cups, and it came out in the reverse position. So you may notice that your person is not coming to see you at the moment. And you need to have faith. Spirit is saying that, you know, don't give up hope. Don't be tempted. I'm getting the words, don't be tempted to go and for you to go to your person. You don't be tempted because they're going through this right now. So they've pulled their energy back. And that's because you pulled your energy back. So if you go running back to them, if you go back into that chasing energy, it could ruin it and set you back a bit. So Spirit is saying, yeah, you're probably not going to see them around a bit, but don't be tempted to go and chase them. That's the worst thing that you could do right now. Just have faith. Spirit keeps saying over and over in my head, just have faith. This is Spirit's promise that this is happening. And we have the 8 of Wands here. So this is that forward momentum. The energies are starting to come together. This is all happening. And the last card out here is the 7 of Wands. And that was in the reverse position. So there's no fighting against it anymore. This is coming together now. That energy of where it looked for quite a while where it wasn't going to come together, where there was a lot of blowback, a lot of pushback, that energy has ended now. Things are going to go really smoothly. Once your person goes through their healing, once they've spent a little bit of time alone, then things are going to come together and it'll be quite quick, is what I'm getting here. So why Daughter Spirit? And we have the Page of Cups. We'll get out another couple of cards there. So water indicates emotions. We have Judgment. And we have the Ten of Swords reversed. So this is Spirit telling you that just when things look like they're over, when they look like it's all finished and kaput, you haven't seen your person, everything's gone dead quiet, don't be tempted to rush in and save the day, because Spirit wants you to know that this is the time when things are coming together. When your person is processing those deep, dark fears on their own, then it's time. Like, this is the bit that happens before the main event. So we'll get out a couple of cards for rest and rejuvenation. And we have the Star. So the Star is that destiny, fate, even astrology card, that this was always meant to be and it was always meant to happen this way. So if you're tempted to feel sorry for your masculine and rush in and help him go through this healing, don't. Spirit is saying just let it be, let it be. They have to go through this on their own. This is all just part of it. And we have the King of Wands in the reverse position. So your person is going through a major change. And when you see them next, they'll be completely different. You know, the way you saw them before, they may have been quite in their ego. They may have been really worried about reputation, looks, you know, all that kind of thing, money. But when you see them next, they're going to be completely changed and you're going to feel it straight away. And that is how you will know that they've gone through this healing. They're not going to be the same person anymore. Like I said at the start of this reading, the Divine Masculine doesn't come to you in that unhealed energy. When it's time for union, the Divine Masculine comes to you as the healed version. He comes to you as the Emperor. And we have the Seven of Swords, and that was in the reverse position. You're going to see the mask drop away. So your person has been wearing a mask as a self-preservation mechanism for his entire life. Deep down inside, he knew he wasn't like that. He knew he didn't fit in. He wasn't like the others. But he wore the mask to pretend that he was. You know, he wore the mask of being the brave one, being the leader, being the boss, you know, maybe being a little bit harsh, a little bit stern, you know, having a lot of bravado, that kind of thing. But the mask has completely dropped. He doesn't have to wear it anymore. Once he comes out, once he emerges as the healed version, as the King of Wands upright, instead of the King of Wands in reverse, he will be confident and self-assured, and it will be for real. It won't be a mask. It won't be fake. The strutting around that he does when he emerges will be because he's confident in and of himself. It will be because he's healed and he's in soul frequency, not because he's wearing this mask to pretend that everything's okay and I'm good and, you know, I love my life the way that it is, when deep down he didn't. So, we're going to use the Grand Tableau to see what the coming actions are. And by the looks of things, there probably won't be any action for a while. And I'm getting the feeling that this is a test for you as well. This inaction part where you're, I feel like you're used to when you pull your energy back and you stop chasing, it sort of flips the script for a while and the divine masculine chases you, and that's what you were trying to do. But don't be surprised when he doesn't come and chase you, is what Spirit's saying. And this is a test of your faith. That now is not the time to go running to him and try to heal him and try to do it for him. You have to stay out of it. You have to stay strong in the boundary that you created. You stood as the Empress and created this boundary and said, no, I need you to come to me as the Emperor, not the King of Wands in reverse. That's the boundary that you set, and you have to stay firm to it. If you heal him now, if you run to him and try to heal him now, you heal him back to the King of Wands reversed. So we have the coffin here. So that's major changes, major transformations. The old him is dead. The King of Wands reversed, the person that you knew, insert this person's name. Think of this person's name right now. That person has died. They've died. They're in that coffin. You don't know the new person that is about to emerge. The King of Wands upright, the Emperor. He's about to introduce himself to you. We have the Queen of Hearts and the Stork. Yeah. Love is coming. This is what we've seen. This is the theme throughout this whole reading. The promise from Spirit, the rainbow, the door to Spirit. Spirit telling you to have faith. Have faith. Ascension is coming. Union is coming. You know, we've got the 4 card there. Union is coming. We've got the Queen of Hearts and the Stork. This is another promise from Spirit. It's coming. You don't have to do anything. This is in your North Node. It's promised to you. And like the song says, we will be as one. You are coming into union. You are coming into that oneness. And we have the Tree in reverse. This is a 5 card and it's the 7 of Cups. What you knew is going to change. You know, you've got to be adaptable like the tree. So it was really windy here yesterday and I was parked up on the side of the road getting mentally prepared to go to work because I hadn't been to work for a while. And I was watching the trees sway violently in the wind. And it reminded me that a tree that is too sturdy, is too, strict in its structure and doesn't bend with the wind will snap. It will break under the pressure. The trees that are live and sway in the wind and do bend, the trees that adapt to change, they're the ones that survive these storms. And this is what Spirit is telling you. This is a 5 card. It means temporary change. You need to adapt. The person you knew before is gone. And the truth is that you never wanted that version anyway. As much as you tell yourself, oh, but I love him. I love him unconditionally. Yes, you do. You love him unconditionally. And with that unconditional love, you want the best for him. And the best for him is to be this higher version of himself, is to go through this healing. And to get through the healing, he has to go through this dark time first. And you need to stay away. Do not interfere with it. If you interfere, you're going to set this back. maybe even for a few years, maybe for a whole cycle. You got to wait for the next round of twin flames to go through this. So this is your warning from Spirit, but also your promise from Spirit. So I'm going to leave this reading there. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.